We're here at Home Built Hot Rods working on the race car today. 468 Chevy, blown injected alcohol. A lot of people had questions on the mechanical fuel injection and kind of wanted to go over it real quick and explain it, go over the components. Much different than electronic injection. We have a fuel pump that's either belt driven or runs off of the cam of the motor, and it is driven to run 1/2 speed of the crankshaft, or the same speed as the camshaft. So fuel pressure and volume is relative to how fast the motor is turning. It then feeds the shutoff valve. Main fuel goes into the pump, comes out, goes into the shutoff valve, comes out here into the barrel valve, which I have the lines disconnected now because keep everything clean and lubed up in between races. But the main fuel feed comes in here to the barrel valve that is hooked. Once the fuel comes into the barrel valve, it then goes into the distribution block and then gets distributed into these lines, which goes into the injectors and then enters into the motor. But there's excess fuel as well. So whatever the motor isn't using, either at idle, comes out this poppet valve and then returns back into the return line system and leaps back into the pump. And then when you're on the high speed side, it then gets metered by the main jet or pill, and then comes out the high pressure side and then returns into the return system, and around the fuel goes. So it's a constant flow fuel system that is actually metered by this valve. This is a K valve, and then the air is metered by the butterflies. And all the fuel that isn't used just goes back into the return system here, and then back into the bottom side of the pump, and then so on and so forth. A lot of guys plumb the return lines from the barrel valve back to the gas tank, and then it can flow back into the tank that way. But plumbing it this way, when the fuel gets shut off, it then just gets looped back into the pump, and therefore, being a pump saver, it's called, to keep the pump lubed and not building up excess pressure. So there's a little bit more to it, but that's the gist of it, and that's mechanical fuel injection. So that is a quick video on mechanical fuel injection. If you like this video and want more of this content, please comment, like, share, and maybe we'll do a YouTube channel in the future. Thanks.